A break. I have two stories where I received a break and learned a valuable lesson. And given a break, we'll start with the former. I can safely assume none of you are shoplifters. So when I was in high school, I wanted to impress my friends. And being 47 back then, Generation X, with parents who were more focused on working, discipline was something that I got away with in terms of not receiving any. And I would steal basketball cards, I would steal chocolate bars. I guess back then it was typical for kids to have the 5-finger discount whenever they felt like it. And then I got a little too cocky, where a friend of mine during lunch, so I'm in grade 9, and he's like, Dex, I'm hungry. Could we just go to the convenience store? And can you grab me some chips? And I was annoyed because I had class to get to. So we walk into a convenience store. He's behind me. And I walk into this place like it's my own kitchen, because I get away with so much so much like whenever I felt like it. And I grab him a bag of chips, put it in my jacket, and start heading out the door. The store owner blocks me, and he says, young man, come with me. Right away, I knew I was in shit. I was like, I never imagined this could possibly happen. How stupid of a kid am I? Now, he did me the biggest favor by teaching me this lesson. Because let me just get to the story. He said, give me back the bag of chips. I'm going to call the police on you. And I said, sir, please do not do that. My parents would kill me, obviously. And he said, okay, well, give me your phone number. And I said, okay, here's my phone number. I gave him my parents' phone number. And he called it to make sure that it was mine. He goes, you better not be lying to me. Hi, hello? Is this the home of Dexter Ico? Yes, it is. Okay, great. Can you tell him that he left his textbooks at the convenience store? Okay, thank you. Great. Good thing you didn't lie to me, kid. Now you're going to leave your textbooks here, and you're going to give me $20 to get your textbooks back, and that's it. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. Next day, come back. Give him $20. He gives me textbooks. He wasn't pleased, obviously. But from that point on, I never stole anything, not a thing. Everything was more like, okay, I have to have a moral compass with everything. I'm growing up now. I can't be some stupid kid. And that was my break that I was given. I remember him. He's forgotten me. With with giving a break, this is more of an amusing story. Tying into me being a mischievous kid. When I was around 8 or 9, I had this fascination with capturing small animals like mice and somewhat torturing them. So I would create this little mousetrap for myself, a live mousetrap, like a box. My dad was quite handy. He'd work in the garage with woodworking, making furniture, building things. And I kind of like watched him, figured out how I can use the tools, and then glued together a box with a sliding door with a little hook at the end, put a little bit of bait. And every time I caught a mouse, my little 8-year-old fingers would grab the mouse and be in so much joy that it was my captive prisoner for me to do whatever I wanted. So I'd like put it in the tub and just watch it, like, wow, I have you. You're a live, real toy. I'd take the mouse, put it in a sock, and I'd spin it and go, yeah, you're going to get so dizzy. Drop it on the carpet and then watch it just roll around in circles. I know, this is pretty bad. Like, I know. I'm telling you, I've never... So I go to that point, put it in the dryer, and turn it on without heat just to see it spin around. And then this mouse is pretty tired. I'm like, okay, well, I'll put you in the toilet now, hold you by the tail, flush the toilet while holding you and making up little stories. Oh, no, I'm going to die. No, I will save you, mouse. I will save you. Take it. And then I would just continue with this torturous. So the next step, okay, it gets a little worse. I take the mouse, and I'm like, what else can I do with this mouse? I will put it in the microwave. So I open the microwave door, put it in the microwave, close the door, I push some buttons, boom, 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 and I'm looking at the mouse, and then my conscience kicks in. Something deep down inside said, don't do this. This is very wrong. And I'm like, okay, this is not right. Opened the microwave door, took out the mouse, went outside, and I let it go. Inside, a strawberry basket that was tied to helium balloons. You're free, mouse. You're free. And from that day forward, I never tortured, killed anything ever again. True story.
The shoplifting, was that 100% your last incident, or did you, keeping in mind the statute of limitations is probably gone, did you ever do anything like in a record store or department store, anything after that?
No, never. The anxiety that I felt, the knowing that you're exposed, to feel that the secret you have is no longer a secret, and it's quite, it's criminal. And as a kid, once you receive that feeling, it's either you don't care or you buckle, and that's what I did. And yeah, my morals just developed from there.
And as for the mice, I'm amazed that at the age of 8 years old you could actually catch a mouse. I didn't have any didn't have the physical dexterity to possibly do that. How do you wake up one day and decide I can catch a mouse? Or I can build a trap to catch a mouse?
Yeah, I built a trap, and I would watch my dad work, and you pick things up because he'd make me help him renovate homes. He'd make me help him assemble furniture. So I knew how to use equipment. And then I guess I got the idea off of TV. And then I said, okay, I can simply glue those pieces together, cut them the way I want them, and then catch mice with it. Because I just saw little creatures like that, like gerbils and hamsters. Okay. Not as pets, but as toys. That's how I saw them.
Okay. Just in case anybody here thinks he's a horrible person for doing that to a mouse, which I do not, but in case anyone does, I have a confession. I did the equivalent to a cat once. No. It's not as bad as it sounds. I used to share a house with someone on Eglinton Avenue in Toronto, and she had this beautiful big white cat who would crawl into my bed and would kind of crawl into my pillows. I don't know why. The beast would crawl into my pillowcase. So I was trying to change my bed one day. I'm changing the linen, and Dante, the cat, climbs into the pillowcase. And Dante, get out, reach in. The cat claws me and bites me. I went, okay, fine. Picked up the case and swung it around for a minute and a half. Said, you enjoy that, Dante? How you doing, guy? How you doing? Stopped it. The cat did not twitch, but I heard this very low I realized, I literally have to let the cat out of the bag. And it was so still. I thought, the cat's not hurt. The cat is waiting for its moment. And I did something unforgivable. Not towards the cat. I walked across the hallway to my roommate's boyfriend and said, hey, Dave, can you hold this? He said, sure. What is it? Opened it. The cat climbed him stood on his head for a second, glared at me, jumped down, didn't talk to me for 3 days. So you're not the only person who has taken a small mammal and swung it around. I feel like I know you a little better now.
Well, brothers of mischief.
There you go, man. Mea culpa.
Thank you,
Thank you
Mike.
very much.